Hey there, so I'm filming a little intro here because I filmed the couple clips that you're gonna see next, actually before Christmas. And I was debating whether I'd post them, but I'm going to share them just because it's kind of interesting and I had fun. I just really quickly went through all of the seed packets that I used up last year and talked kind of briefly about the different varieties. I have a lot of different videos from the past year about some of those varieties if you want to see more detail. It's kind of a little quick, but just sort of running through what I planted, what I used up, why, and if I'll order it again. So I wanted to share this footage because I had it and just let you see it, kind of keep it for my own sort of records. And I'm gonna put that all in here next. So all of the seed packets that I used up in 2020. Hey, so I just finished organizing a bunch of my seeds or getting them basically set out in order. And I just pulled out like these are all the seed packets that I used up in 2022. It's absolutely crazy to see how many seeds I planted. I have such a small garden, but I do start a lot of things from seed. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to look through and see like what I'm planting again, what I would order again. I do find it helpful to keep all my seed packets just so at the end of the season I can kind of see like, do I need to reorder anything? Is there anything I forgot about? Sometimes I forget, you know, like this, oh, this was actually my favorite. I want to grow it. So let's take a look and see what I reordered. So Crimson Forest bunching onions. I did actually reorder another kind of bunching onion that has red tips because this one has some red tips. So I did actually reorder that. Moonflowers, 100% reordered moonflowers. I love moonflowers. Actually, I didn't grow these. I started like one plant this year and I didn't take care of the seedling. So, oh my gosh, my hair. I didn't take care of the seedling, so it kind of died, but I'm going to do some more this year. And I did reorder that. Thumbelina zinnias, totally reordered. I love zinnias. These are cute little small ones. I don't know if I'm actually going to grow them in the garden this year. I reordered more seeds. I may grow them over in the garden plot or somewhere else. Just, they don't really go with my color scheme for the garden this year, but I did reorder them. Clancy potatoes, these are fun. I planted these out in the garden plot and then we actually switched garden plots. So I don't know how they did, so I reordered them because I wanted to try that again. Outrageous lettuce, I think I reordered this. This is a really pretty like red leaf, dark leaf lettuce. So I figured let's get more of that. Marguerite daisies, I did not reorder Marguerite daisies. I never really got those going. I didn't give them honestly a good enough start. And yeah, those seeds kind of went to waste just a little bit. Emerald Towers basil. This was a pretty yummy basil. I have a bunch of other basil, so I didn't reorder any of that because I just have so many other kinds of basil. And it wasn't so standoutish that I thought I had to have it. Gomphrena, I had such a hard time starting Gomphrena. I did order one other kind of Gomphrena. I'm gonna try to grow Gomphrena again this year because I've heard people say that that it's like a really easy plant to grow, and that was just not my experience. So we'll see. I'm gonna try again. French breakfast radish. This is one of my go-to staple radishes. We'll always grow that. Peppercress. I love peppercress, and I just realized I don't have any more of this. So I may have to reorder that. Ornamental black pearl peppers. These were super fun. I grew them for the fall garden and I did really like them. I didn't reorder these, but they're really pretty little ornamental pepper and I highly recommend. You do need to get them started pretty early though if you want to have like, you know, the real like clumps of the peppers like in time for Halloween. I started mine in July and they were flowering by Halloween, but they didn't have peppers set yet. Green Fortune. Bok choy, I really liked this pak choy. It was really a really good one. I would reorder that. Maybe I'll put that in the maybe reorder pile. Butterfly milkweed, struggled to get this going, but I got a bunch of different kinds of milkweed. I'm really determined this year. I think I've talked a couple videos. I think I'm going to try to winter sow some milkweed and just see what happens. Bells of Ireland. I did not reorder this, but this is a really fun plant. And yeah, I do recommend Bells of Ireland. It's really pretty. You plant it like in the fall and it comes up in the spring, and it's a fun one. Indian Summer Rudbeckia. I ordered more of this, and I'm going to plant some out in the perennial sections of the garden here at home because I loved it so much when I planted it out in the plot, and I need more. Iceland poppies. These are cute. I grew these a couple years ago. I liked those. And marshmallows. This is a fun novelty if you want to just say like you have marshmallows growing in your garden. They're fun. I didn't reorder them, but they are fun. Cactus mix. I did reorder some little cactuses. I'm going to try some this winter. I got a couple growing from last winter, and I want to do some more cactus. And it's just a fun thing to get started in the winter. Like when it's cold out, it's fun to have that as a project. Broom corn. I 100% reordered broom corn. I love broom corn. That's one of my, like, I'll put it over here, my favorites pile. Love broom corn. Some shallots. I didn't really ever get my shallots going. I've got a couple kinds of shallots, and I just cannot, I don't know. I struggle so much with shallots. I don't know what it is about shallots, but I'm going to keep trying. I think I'm taking a year off, and then I'll try again. Some red iceberg lettuce. This was super cute. Grew some of this, really liked it. Little Sweetheart sweet peas. I got these started, and then they were in a spot where I didn't want them, and I ended up moving them. I don't think I'm gonna do more sweet peas. I just don't have quite enough space, I think, to dedicate to sweet peas because they're kind of a funky looking like plant. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a sweet pea person. Okay, English prize cucumber. This is a good cucumber, really nice English style cucumber. And even in hard cucumber years, I've had it produce for me. So that's actually a really good one. I might consider reordering. I like that. These are the Climbing Phoenix nasturtiums. I have totally reordered these. Would I have more? I will always, I love those. Tiger Eye Violas. I just realized I need to reorder some more of these. I think these are the cutest little violas. I've got some in the hanging baskets right now, and they're just beautiful. And this French mascot green beans, I ordered more of these too because these are just a really great container green bean, and they're super prolific. They just produce and produce and produce. And here's a couple more green beans that are really fun colors. I reordered some different colors of green beans. I don't know if I got these specific ones, but I like to tuck green beans kind of into little corners and crevices in the garden. And so having just fun colors like that is super fun. Watercress, yep. I love watercress. Always have watercress. I don't know. Hybrid bok choy Bopac. I don't know when I used this, or I must have messed up the seedlings for that one. I don't remember growing that. Sometimes I just have a total crop failure, and that happens, and it's probably no fault of the seeds. It's probably my doing. Let's see, licorice basil. I reordered more licorice basil. This was like, I think they gave this to me as maybe like a free seed packet. I 100% reordered more of this because this is a beautiful plant, and I let it just flower, and the bees loved it, and it was like a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Minnesota midget cantaloupe. I've always tried to grow this in containers and really never had luck. I think it needs more like full sun and or something that I'm not able to give it in my garden. So I won't try to regrow that one. Let's see, Thumbelina mix, zinnias. I think I did order some more of those. Yeah, okay, Sweet Alyssum. I really should get into growing Sweet Alyssum from seed. It's a really nice, easy one to grow from seed. That grew really well. I haven't ordered more, but it's a really good one to grow from seed. And that was fun. I had it in my front yard. Oh, watercress. I grew a lot of watercress this year. And giant red mustard, I will 100% grow that. I love that. I've got it growing out in the garden right now. And it's so beautiful and such a great like winter crop. I love it. Slow bolt arugula, super awesome arugula. Definitely ordered more of that. Slow bolt cilantro. I didn't notice a difference between slow bolt cilantro and any other cilantros I've grown. It's still bolted. But I not have a good climate for cilantro. I just don't. Tokyo white Tokyo long white bunching onions are my favorite bunching onions. They do so well for me. I love them. I did also grow these white Lisbon ones, but I think that the Tokyo ones grew better for me in the end. They grew really, really well. Window box basil. This was really cute. I like this one. I have another miniature basil. It's a different kind of basil, but yeah, these are really sweet. And those little mini basils are kind of cute. They're almost like little topiaries or something. Basil is a great plant to just like pop into a spot if you got an open spot in the garden, and they just create like such a cute little form. Okay, let's see. This was just some arugula. I always grow arugula, tons of arugula. Siberian kale. I don't think I'm gonna ever regrow that. I have other kinds of kale that I like better, like the dazzling blue, lanceolato. I like those better. Burpees rhubarb. I have other kinds of rhubarb. Not rhubarb. This is rhubarb chard. I have other kinds of Swiss chard. That's what I meant to say. And I love Swiss chard. This one was really good. It was really, really cold tolerant. It grew really well. I just have other kinds, so I will grow those. Candy striped zinnias. So fun, really fun for like a kid's garden too. They're really beautiful. I might order more of those. Got in the reorder pile. Passion flower. I had zero luck starting passion flower from seed. I've heard it's really hard to start from seed. I might get it again, just like to try to see if I can do it, but I struggled with this one. Did not germinate for me. Tom Thumb peas. I love Tom Thumb peas. I 100% ordered Tom Thumb peas, and I ordered a bunch of other miniature peas that don't need staking. Love them. Some Mizuna. I think this is another packet that I didn't take enough care of the seedlings or something, because I don't remember. Red stalker corn. This was such a fun corn. Super, super cute. I got another corn for this year that also has like red leaves and stems. This one had like red stalks, and it was really pretty, really fun decorative corn. Feathery frills kale. I got this growing in the garden right now. I would consider reordering that. It's really pretty. It's, you know, a little hard to eat, like if you like those kind of like fluffy feathery kind of salad greens, but it's really pretty. It's a really nice like decorative kale. Deer tongue lettuce. I've grown this for years and always struggle with it. So red deer tongue lettuce is not for me. Little marble garden peas, another super cute little like mini dwarf style pea, super good. I grew this. It was lovely. These were super fun. I went and reordered more of these vanilla ice. They actually grew, I put a couple in my green stock, like tower planter, and they grew in there really beautifully and were just a really fun sunflower. So I definitely ordered more of this. And for Ellen Schluss lettuce, one of my favorite lettuces, I ordered more of that. Here's some arugula, I grew that. Some mesclun mix, always good. Matador spinach, this is my favorite spinach. I ordered a few other different kinds for this season, and for like I guess for last fall. I haven't emptied those seed packets yet. This is still my favorite. This is the one that like germinates the best for me, grows the best for me. I'm putting that in my favorites pile. Lanceolato kale, always a good kale. Spring blush peas, these were really good. And great green beauty blush. This is one of the best snow peas I've ever grown. Like just a really easy plant to grow, and super delicious. So that's gonna go in my favorite pile. I want to like really put together a comprehensive list of some of my favorite varieties, because I'm really starting to get some varieties that are real, like true favorites for me. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I so appreciate it. This is going to be a really fun week in the garden. I have so much content. I've been having so much fun in the garden, even in the winter. So I thought I would do a garden week. I'm gonna be posting daily this week, just a video every day from the winter garden. So make sure to follow along, and thank you so much as always for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.